men who walk out of their children's life, that thing must be a criminal
It's not
charge.
easy.
Must be a
And
criminal.
someone 18 years later, shupo. Hey.
I'm saying the men who run away from their kids' lives must be arrested. Yes, I said it.
It's a beautiful journey, a beautiful life to share. It's a testimony. It's a beautiful journey, a beautiful life to share. It's a testimony. It's a beautiful journey, a beautiful life to share. It's a testimony. Living with the Rafapas.
Hello family, good evening to our lovely people. Welcome back to the Rafapas. This is Mrs. Rafapa and Mr. Rafapa. This is our YouTube channel. We are all about love, relationships, family, and parenting, all of that, and purpose. So yes, if you are new here, we welcome you. I hope you're going to join the community. You can subscribe below and join us into the beautiful community. And to our returning subscribers, thank you so much for watching, for loving our videos, and for supporting us all the way. We know that we are with you. So yeah, we are going to talk about a very serious topic today. Yet is the one that is mostly not being focused on, but it is the one that mostly it shapes our future, because about it's the topic is about the being present as a parent in the life of your children, because we believe, or sometimes you might think, or you are present but you are not. There are a lot of things that are happening in the lives of our children that we don't even know about. For me and Mr. Rafapa, we still have children that are still growing. We believe it's where they start to learn things outside that now we don't even know where they learn them from. We're still starting to parent them, grow. They're going to become teenagers, and they're going to go through a lot. We think we are present financially. We are present, we are always at home, but actually emotionally they are going through a lot, and they end up getting advices from outside, bad advices that even escalate or make things worse. So Mr. Rafapa, what's your take on this topic about
this topic, my love,
being present as a parent?
It's very personal. I just want to maybe define myself. Maybe there's a new person here who's just arrived. I'm a pastor, and most of the people I pastor are young people.
Okay.
Teenagers.
Yes.
I'm a teacher. I work in high school, grade 8 until grade 12. I'm a director of an academy of extra classes where I deal with young people.
Yes.
Hundreds of them.
Yes.
So I'm amongst the youth. I have my own experience also in this topic.
Yeah.
And I know how when you are a person and your parents,
I think there's an experience,
are not like close to you. Some, because my father was working far, I never, sometimes when you are a boy, you need your father next to you. Your father that will hold you by hand and say, son, I love you. You understand? I once saw a video by Julius Malin. He was saying in that video that fathers, go and love your children. Go and love your children, because some of these people whom we call criminals were pushed into those kind of life because they never had a father who loves them, a father who's closer to them,
who guides them,
a father who can mentor them and guide them. So most of the young people from ministry, from school, from anywhere in life, they come to me, break down some of them, speak things that makes me believe, or parent, you can be financially present, but you are very much far away from your child.
Yeah.
I remember a child, I think he's in grade 9, this child. Ne? This child, they influence each other spiritually with spiritual things. They don't believe in Jesus. That's why I got in, because at my school environment, they know that I'm a pastor. So they were dealing with this case of this child is influencing other kids, and they're recruiting other girls to join these fantasy beliefs of theirs, where they don't believe in the creation of God. They don't believe in all of these things. They believe in Lucifer. They believe that Satan is a one that is good.
Yo.
And I remember I said to that child, she asked me a question, why do you say the devil is bad? And then I said, no, the Bible, we hear about the Bible, the thing Satan. I don't know, you can't, if you want to know about a person, you must not learn about the person from their enemy.
Yo.
The Bible is an enemy of Satan, so they will not speak positive about him.
Yo.
Go and read books that speaks about Satan, that are for Satan.
You will hear. Yeah.
Or even your God killed people. Like, you can see, this is a child who is indoctrinating. And some of these people that she's indoctrinating, they have parents. I remember we sat in a disciplinary meeting with one of the parents of the victims. The parent was concerned that my child is drawing certain signs in the book. When I enter her room, there are certain signs on the door, and I'm getting concerned. She came to the school. Boom. The child has got a mother at school. A mother is a child in the class with her. It's a mother of this one. The parent who came is a Christian, a full-blown Christian. Go to church and everything.
Mara didn't know anything about
Didn't know anything. The child is
the
going
child.
through those things.
So what happens on Sunday? They go to church
Yeah,
tomorrow.
on Sunday they go
So
to church.
let the service finish.
This one can preach and finish. It's just talking nonsense.
Yeah.
And lying to people. Right? So those kind of incidences are the ones that really open your eyes. There's a child who once came to me. I think she was in grade 8 at the time. Ne? 2 years, 3 years back, this child is in grade 8. She said to me, we live with our stepfather. I live with my stepfather and my mother. My stepfather is dangerous. That's what she was saying. The guy is dangerous. I don't know what he does, but he's too dangerous. My mother's life is not safe.
But she can't say anything.
The stepfather is raping this grade 8 child.
Even if she can talk to the mother, it won't make any
sense.
Any effect or change.
No, look, let me give you the story. This child is being raped sexually. This guy is helping himself with both the mother and the daughter. The mother is aware. You understand? This guy is the one who's paying the school fees, he's paying everything, taking care of them, they are living comfortably, but he's helping himself with the child. The mother can't do anything about it.
Yo.
This child brings this issue to me. I asked the child, where is your father? No, my father is there. I can't talk to him because I've been warned not to even be in any connection with my father.
True.
If I'm in connection with my father, this guy will know he has me followed.
They will deprive you also of the opportunities,
the
things you are getting.
The child went to speak to the father, to her own father. They created a meeting, but she never disclosed why. Now she's reaching out. They went on a cup of tea and at a restaurant and then had a conversation, father's daughter and what. It didn't finish 2 weeks of those secret meetings. The father is in a hospital, the real father.
How did they know?
And the stepfather came to this one and said, did I not warn you not to meet this guy?
So what happened? How did they know?
The guy has the child followed.
Oh.
Yes, because he knows what he's doing to the child. And he understands that if this child can be vulnerable or find someone,
Will reveal the secrets. Yo. And imagine her, how is this child going to grow up?
it's affected, it's
Yeah,
damaged inside.
there's a lot of damage.
Their mother is captured.
There's no hope. She's not looking forward
Yeah.
to
So it's
anything.
such kind of instances where kids are going through drug abuse through the influences of friends. They are young boys.
And
who
such
are-
things sometimes are caused by what is happening in our families, right? At
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. Sometimes you go
But we might judge the child from outside. Mara ngwana wa no kgetha ho tsuba dilo tje. But go malore is because of the
things that are happening in the house
the root cause.
are
Yeah.
pushing the child to the street.
And to the street, but lo amogela.
Hey, the street will welcome you.
And now let's do this. You'll feel better.
You'll feel
You guy, you'll forget about the issues and whatever.
There are boys today who can't speak to their fathers. Some of those fathers are Christians. Some of those fathers, they go in the morning on Sundays, they go to church. They have abandoned children. Maybe you got a new wife, you are married, but you once had a child that you've abandoned somewhere. As long as when you are sending money for school fees,
Hey, you think
as long
you're,
as you are
you're
sending money for
supporting.
clothes,
It's not enough.
you don't want to know what is happening with your son. And once they reach a teenage age, they start getting easily influenced. Your
And
child
when
is,
it's too late, you know that
Yeah.
by that time,
you don't have a voice.
when you realize, or no, my child is living a certain way, and you put them down and try to show them a way of life. It's not easy just to uproot
You don't have a voice.
those behaviors. It
You
will
don't
take
have
a
a
lot.
voice. You don't
Yeah,
have
you
a
won't
voice.
have a voice.
You don't have a voice. You can come and talk to him. He can act like he's listening to
Yeah,
you.
ke a utlwa.
After 2 weeks, you hear that he's back.
Back.
Because you lost your voice at an early stage. Where were you all this time before I got into this mess? The correctional services today, they are filled with boys that were abandoned, that were neglected. They ended up resorting into drug abuse. They ended up resorting into crime. Because there's no one present.
With your experience, I heard you talking about Rohmalo, they can't speak to their fathers. With your experience, I know we once stayed with the teenagers, our siblings and all of that. And there's a point where we experience things like that. And looking at you being strict, do you think your kids, let's now talk about Khotatso and Rorisang, do you think they would reach a point where they can be comfortable to talk to you with certain things?
No, if you check, you see at that point when I was staying with my two sisters who were in their teenage age, and when I adopt them now to stay with me, it means now I'm the parent.
Yes.
Right? And we just gotten married. We're still learning into this thing of parenting and everything. Some of those things, they hit me by surprise. You understand?
And we had to be strict.
So I was strict personally, not because of them. And I think that me being that strict prohibited them to be free when they are facing certain things in their teenage life and everything, to come and sit down with me. And by default, they couldn't speak with you because of they understand that if they speak with you, I will know what they are doing. And then they don't know, or they are not safe around how I'm going to handle that issue. But now I've grown up. I understand parenting. If you see even my relationship with Khotatso now, she comes, Daddy, what did you buy for me? What. We are now fond towards one another. She can come and run to me. But there's that thing of putting your foot down. The child has to know the kind of father I want to be. I don't want to become a father that gets manipulated easily by the child. There are kids.
Yeah, they can manipulate. Kids can manipulate
So
you, hey?
you want to be friendly, but you want to be strict. They need to know that when they get pissed off, this thing that I'm doing is going to piss him off.
And have you noticed that in this generation we are living in, the parenting of the old is no longer
It
working
doesn't
now?
work now. Doesn't work because these ones have TikTok. They've got Facebook.
You can't want to parent them using an old... And these children, they develop very fast.
These kids, they watch the porn. And you don't know. They look at women and men naked in their phones. They lock themselves inside rooms. They are looking at those things. Those things are damaging their minds. From there, that young boy who's in grade 8 is watching porn every day in his phone. That as a parent you're bored. When they go to school, they start seeing girls there. They start go penka their bums. Start touching their bums of. I work at discipline where I'm working. I'm part of the disciplinary committee. We deal with cases of sexual harassment where a boy just saw
it's just kids.
And
to show that we really don't know our kids, when you call for disciplinary hearing for your kid, for the mothers, the parents, Patlabali fueled as if ready to defend. It's like you're speaking something, a myth or a story that can't be my child.
My child is always home, is always in his room. You don't know what is happening in that room.
Yeah.
You don't know what is happening in that room. Phones now, they have passwords of kids. Parents are Christians who do not supervise.
Don't you think the other thing, Yaudia, or as parents not to be present in the lives of our kids? I'm talking about when our setup here at home. We have our kids with us. We see them 24/7. We support them. We buy financially. We are there. But we find that in the same house, we don't build that relationship with them. We are always on our phones. Like there is no time. Like it's very rorisang. I can hold rorisang, but I'm here. I'm not with the child.
That one, even that one. Even our little relationships. We went out. We go to a restaurant. When we get to the restaurant, conversation. Before you know it, we have connected with the outside world. We are not connected.
So then the kids, they don't learn principles on what way of eating together. And that time of eating, I believe it somehow is a way of now. Tell me about how was school. You get used to that. Yes, you cannot know the life of a person fully because you are not always with them, but it gives you a chance and a platform to check up on them rather than. And they think it's normal or no, you must always be on your phone. That's why they start crying for phones. They think this is the one that it keeps you busy. I can't be with my mom. And just we are talking, telling me how was your day, talking about reading the Bible and all of those things, always on the phone.
You can be present, but you're absent.
Yeah.
You are with them in the house. Every day they see you.
Yeah.
But there's too much gap between them and you.
I once had a family, I don't remember which family, saying, during the week, the kids, they don't watch TV. The kids, they don't touch their phones. They only give them for some time. If you do well throughout the week, they give you watch TV only on weekends. Do you think that is enough? Is it working?
It can work.
During the week, you don't have a phone.
You don't have a phone. You only get it. It's a privilege. For on a weekend, you can use your phones and play and what.
During the week, it's family time. It's school work. We prioritize and focus on other things. But there's also an issue. I'm trying to speak about when you say sometimes we are absent, but it seems like there are other things that feels like they're out of our control as parents. When we think we have got it all together and I'm present in the life of my child. You take your child to a school that you believe
it's a Christian ethos school.
Yes, or they have well-behaved school. The kids, they don't engage in. But the same schools, remember, I just don't want to frame the name of the school, but this ones of private schools and all of that. And the same school, their kids go high school. I think you know the story that they're smoking, having drugs, weed. The same school that you thought, the child is protected in the school, but those things they even find them when I don't know.
The issue is that you can't have control of such as a parent what happens to the child and what the child gets exposed to. outside, the kind of friends that your child have. I once had Apostle Ari, as a parent, do you know the friends of your child, the people who are influencing your child? Waman? I think if as a parent you play your part well at home, building an open relationship, not a judgmental relationship, building an accountability relationship, building an environment in which your child can come and feel safe to talk about anything with you. Daddy, now I see this thing is erecting. What is happening? You sit down with your son. You start educating him. Daddy, give one Daddy, give one this thing is happening. But there's a parent next to the child to explain to the child what
When
is
you
happening.
start seeing these things happening, this is because of this.
Yes, educational talks in the family. When me and you as a parent now, we can sit down with our child or children, talk in time, maybe 30 minutes a day or 15 minutes a day. Sit down here, talk to me. Even as they grow up and become teenagers, that thing is built up already. I can talk to Daddy.
Is it
about
because of you are building it up with your child, or also it is the approach? I feel like you can want to be open to the child, but the child is not open to talk to you.
No,
Why pressure? They can't touch because.
no, there's a skill I have, no? And I think that's my contribution to the disciplinary committee. I know how to get the child to speak. If a child is wrong, is on the wrong side, ne? They will deny that they are wrong. They'll want to say, no, it's not me. As long as you don't have proof, they will refuse that it's not them, which is what many parents are experiencing even at home. The child did this, or maybe last year there are 3 in the house. You are coming to ask who broke this thing. All of them, they deny. That's not me. Now you don't know. Now, what makes the child to deny that problem? They are thinking about their own security. If I tell the truth, how will that truth harm me? So I create a space where the child speaks the truth, but I've promised the child that I'm going to protect you.
That's the approach. I'm a police almost.
Yes. So I've got that grace. You will speak what you did, but the environment is safe for you. We're not here to fight. It's like a lawyer. Become a lawyer with your child. Know that your child is guilty of this thing. Because you are going to have children who are stealing in the house and there's no accountability. And it starts there. Because when they go into work, when they go to school, they start stealing from others' children. And that's how criminality is planted. That child is going to be a criminal, I can tell you now. It started where? Stealing at home.
Stealing at home.
Not being able to speak the truth. No accountability. The only thing then is done.
So while we are talking on that of the being absent, I want to base it on when it comes to marriage. As couples. Here we have a child is growing as a teenager and we start seeing certain behaviors happening. Maybe also the other thing is because of now we are busy, or always on the phone, we don't have a time, we don't know our child. Ne? And then we start, maybe they call you at school. They call you at school, 1, 2, 3, and all of that. And then an approach towards our marriage is we don't agree on one thing when it comes to parenting. Do you believe marriage can suffer or it can affect our marriage because of the issue yang wana? Because of you blame or ngwana wa re manipulator. And then we end up seeing things differently and end up blaming you. It's because of you. Yes.
Such things, as parents, we need to also check the thing. If my child comes to you and asks for something, a pizza, Mommy, buy me pizza. No, I don't have money. Comes to date. Daddy, buy me pizza. daddy goes with the child, goes they buy the pizza. The child will know. Oh. And all the time, when they're asking you, you are refusing. Me, I'm agreeing. They will say, oh, this is our enemy. When we want things, we must go to this one. So that is going to, when that thing matures, even when a child is wrong, they know who's going to stand by them. They will go and manipulate and make you believe.
What's already kina kuja bushiku ngari ya ku friend mama is easy
mama
to say no yeah we ya ku friend ai wa mga nature
and
and go no ra ngwana ya go dukai kai e wa tsore nka itlisha ka mama is soft and will be able to say no yeah o ya go ke lebogile
mara wa bona gore if ke leboile we know ke leboile
and go mana wena as a father mara o khona o sense mara nna ka ga nature
and if now ke leboile we know the ke leboile the friend of Kothatso. We must know the parents of Kedewile. Our kids are friends. We need to know each other. Or now, when it happens, or they want to sleep over at Kedewile's house, parents, we can speak. Hey, safe. Before we sleep. The kids now we know. Oh, the children they went to Kedewile. They are studying together. Maybe such things happen. But when the parents don't know each other, the kids can come and say, you don't know Kothatso's mother, you don't know anything. The child went go Kothatso. The child is at a club. With Kothatso also, they are there together. Kothatso told her mother that, no, me, I'm going to this one.
And I suppose that time is a pastor's child.
It's a pastor's child. Because we've never really built principles as a family. So now, how can a Christian be closer to their child? Or a parent, let me say Christian, a parent. What do you do? And before we even dive into that, I want to speak to these guys who feel or it's okay to remove themselves from the lives of their children. They feel
I will just send money only. Yeah. Or they are not even there in any way.
They are not supporting anything. They are refusing the child. I mean, today
it's just a thought. There's
a technology where you can go and test whether the child is yours, if those doubts are there. Or no, this person was cheating, therefore the child is not mine. You can go and test. When the child is born, you can go and check. DNA test, it comes as your child. But because the woman is the one that carries the child, the man feels or no.
It's your responsibility.
I can walk out of the child's life. And the children, when they are still young, they are very expensive. They go to doctors and everything. The woman goes through that alone.
Even emotionally, carrying the child alone, it's not easy.
But with the men who walk out of their children's life, that thing must be a criminal
It's not
child.
easy. And someone 18 years later, shupo. Hey.
I'm saying the men who run away from their kids' lives must be arrested. Yes, I said it.
Also your creator or bana baba abused because of such abuse like uncle.
You must not allow the court to force you to take care of your child. Once it gets there, you failed as a parent. You need to repent and make things right. Mono reporter go court before when I send a child. Young one. You need to repent.
What causes that? I feel like most of the time it's people who don't even, who are not working, who does that. Is it because of maybe feel like I don't want to I once heard, I think it's one of the family members, because of like I don't want to go with nothing.
Is these things the
but I was like, no, it's not only about finances. Obviously, if someone try and you know the situation of the father, but when you have a heart of sacrifice, when you have something, you go with something. The days we don't have anything, you don't have anything. But being present, like being there for the child, it can play a role.
Sometimes some women, what they do, when they are fighting you as a father, they stop you from seeing the children. As a punishment, I don't want you closer to my children. It's not your children, it's now, but the children are innocent. When the child is with the mother is poisoning the child against the father. When the father is with the father is poisoning the child against the mother. So kids now are caught in the middle of what war are we fighting now? Parents are not agreeing. Parents are competing. Parents are conflicting. And we are caught in the crossfire.
We neglect the child. Re focus on ntweng ya
Yeah,
rena.
even if
And then-
even if guys you've separated, the children must not suffer because of your separation. Let the child have access of both the
Both
father
parents.
and the mother. This thing of fighting and then the war escalate to kids, it must be rebuked. It must be stopped. It's not okay, it's not correct. So if you are a Christian here, you are watching here. Remember here we are building a Christian community. Please be close. Go and fetch your children. Have a conversation with them. Be closer to them.
Check up on them.
Create an environment where they can be vulnerable. Create an environment where they are not ashamed of their mistakes. Empower them, rebuke them, discipline them.
Because if you don't do, they're going to get advice out there.
They are going to get advice out there. Hold them accountable. Trust them. Treat them with love and care. Go and spread the love of God first in the life of your child. And then you will see that love will overflow in other places.
There's a scripture that says that train up a child in the way
of the Lord. In the way that
they
he
should go. That even when they grow up, they would not depart from it.
Foundational scripture. How you want your child to end up.
Shibana ba le bona mona ba tla o
You need to
surprise.
start
Is it the
training
one
the
ya hore we neglect, you are there for them, wa ba trainer, mara you can't have full control over them.
You can't have full control
O
over
khumana
them.
ngwana a ne le basic principles, knowing we live like this, mara ba no surprise.
Yeah, but also pray for your kids.
They do dilonyana tša tša tsileng, so.
Pray for your kids also. They need
Especially in
prayer.
the times we are living in, a lot of things are happening. Bona, you need to robe bana ba gago mo.
Pray for your kids. Don't surrender your kids to a nanny or to your mother or to your family and everything. And then when you just walk out of their lives and everything, you're not there. They'll learn whatever that whoever you left them with.
And
is
it will
teaching
be
them.
too late.
And by the time you want to, change that, it will be too late.
It will be too late.
So if you are a Christian, you are a child of God, you are a parent here, start being involved with the little affairs of your child. Have many conversations with them. Check your tone when you speak to them. Speak to them with respect, and you will watch them grow to become responsible adults.
Yeah,
I
it's
think let's
clear.
end it here.
It's clear. Thank you so much for family for watching. We love you. We appreciate you as always. See you next time. I hope you enjoyed. Cheers.